On the night the stars began to fall, everyone thought it was a miracle. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the sky over the small town of Larkspur shimmered like cracked glass. People stepped out of their homes in pajamas and bare feet, pointing upward as streaks of silver light drifted down slowly, gently, like snow that had learned how to glow. Phones were raised. Wishes were whispered. Children laughed. Old men cried. But Eli Rowan didn't look up. He was sitting alone in the town's abandoned clock tower, listening to the steady tick that shouldn't have existed. The clock had stopped working 30 years ago, the night Eli's father disappeared. Yet tonight, with every falling star, the ticking grew louder, closer, like footsteps echoing through time. Eli had learned long ago that miracles always ask for payment. When the first star touched the ground, it didn't burn or explode. It became a mirror. People gathered around it in awe. The mirror showed them something impossible, not their reflections, but moments from their lives they wished they could return to. A mother saw her son before the accident. A soldier saw himself before the war. A woman saw the face of someone she loved and lost. They reached out. The moment they touched the mirror, they vanished. By dawn, half the town was gone. Panic spread like fire. The mirrors multiplied, on roads, in fields, even inside homes, each one whispering promises in voices only the listener could hear. One moment. One chance. One mistake undone. Eli knew the truth because his father had once told him a secret while winding the clock tower late at night: time is not a river, it's a debt. And tonight, the collectors had arrived. The ticking stopped. Eli climbed the tower stairs, each step heavier than the last, until he reached the clock's heart. Behind it was a door that had never been there before, carved with symbols that pulsed like a living thing. When he opened it, he found the stars, not in the sky, but trapped, swirling, screaming softly. And at the center stood his father. Older. Tired. Alive. "You weren't supposed to see this," his father said, voice trembling. The town was built over a fracture in time. Every generation, it demands a keeper. I failed. Now it's your turn. Eli looked into the swirling light and saw every mirror, every stolen soul, every choice that had bent time out of shape. He understood then, the stars weren't granting wishes. They were reclaiming moments that never should have existed. "Send them back," Eli said. "There's a price." Eli didn't hesitate. He stepped forward. When the sun rose, the mirrors were gone. The missing returned, confused but unharmed. The sky was ordinary again. The clock tower was silent. Years later, people would say Larkspur felt different. Time moved strangely there. Watches stopped. Memories blurred. And sometimes, late at night, if you stood near the old clock tower, you could hear a steady ticking, and see a man made of starlight, watching over the town, making sure no one ever tried to steal from time again. Because some miracles aren't gifts. They're warnings.